It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Chicago Cubs.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Yu Darvish gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Willson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Heyward coming on. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. No balls and a strike to count. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Darvish has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Maybin on at first, nobody out. outside and a full count, 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Swing and a line drive. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. Maven is on his way home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Wow, we're only 2 batters in, and they're already on the board. Leadoff man has a solid at-bat, roping a single. Then the man in the 2-hole delivers an RBI that gets a run across. Always nice to get a lead this early.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. No one out with a runner at second. 3-0 now.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Justin.
Ready now, Justin Smoke. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Heyward. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And standing in as the third baseman, Jed Lowrie. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowrie as that evens the count at 1-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And he misses 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Springer on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Shortstop, J.T. Little.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Little as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 0-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Marlins on top, 2-0. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Dan Straley is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Standing in, Kris Bryant.
Batting second, third baseman, Kris Bryant.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This pitcher better get that ball down because he doesn't have enough velocity to live up in the zone with that fastball. If he continues to miss there, he's not going to get a few of these back.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And this one's in the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Three and 0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting fifth, second baseman,
So striding in, Javier Báez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Rizzo, the runner at first with two gone. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Cubs 1. Striding into the box, Magneuris Sierra. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. He's set and the pitch. Here's a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Dan Straley.
Now at the plate, Dan Straley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. One out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin. From the stretch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Count is 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They lead it 2-1. Here's the young catcher, Willson Contreras, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Willson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And he popped him up. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 7, right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Heyward
Heyward.
now. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Now batting, Addison Russell to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a pop-up now. Smoke. He's got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. In now, Lewis Brinson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Popped him up. Russell has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Justin Smoke waits on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery to 1-2 now. Castro leads off first with 1 away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Jed Lowrie now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And that one stayed up a little high.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2-0 count. The pitch. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. The 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2 on the ground to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Marlins.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Into the box, Brian McCann. No balls and 1 strike. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Marlins lead this one 2-1. Digging in now, Yu Darvish, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Darvish.
Now here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, George Springer. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. Kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Kris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Pitch out, nothing doing. Three and 0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-0 offering. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Springer, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
And now Bryce Harper, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
A man at third with one away. Three and 0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 3-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Two and 1 now. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Harper rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Here's Javier Báez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. in the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Willson Contreras. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the Marlins 2. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
High in the air into shallow left center. Harper on the run. 1 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Magneuris Sierra 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, pitcher, Dan Straley.
Digging in to try it again, Dan Straley. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Two and two. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 4-2. stepping up to the plate, Jason Heyward. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. Counts even to Heyward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I have to count 2-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. Addison Russell will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Sierra is right there, 1 down. Into the box now, Addison Russell. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 is outside for a ball. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 11.
The pitcher, Darvish, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 4 and the Marlins 2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that misses for ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is high. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third.
Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Justin Smoak would be next. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Set. Here's the 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Ready now for the Marlins, Justin Smoak. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Jed Lowrie would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1 the count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Castro is off first with 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's George Springer. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Popped him up. Lowrie is under it. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Kris Bryant now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hard hit towards center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second. And he's safe.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing. That's going to be all for Dan Straley. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jason Hamill is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Jason Hamill.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Lined hard toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And now it's a 5-2 ball game. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He doubled his last time through. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Second baseman, number 9.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Standing in now, Javier Báez, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him. But when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Harper at second with 2 down. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Tyler Chatwood takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21, Tyler Chatwood.
Digging in and looking for more, Jed Lowrie. Last time through was a base hit.
Jed Lowrie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Hit hard on the ground at third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 1-2. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. He'll try again. 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 2-2. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready for another shot now. J.T. Riddle, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Way in front of that fastball. Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Up next from Miami, Magneuris Sierra. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Ball two.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Five-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And that's over. 2-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The pitcher, number 39, Jason
Miguel Rojas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Lowrie over at second. Sierra at first. 2 out in the inning. Again, a 1-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Two pitch is fouled away. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Cameron Maybin would be next. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back goes Harper into the basket, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, as we are all tied at 5.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Here's Cameron Maybin now.
Cameron Maybin.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, all even at 5 apiece. Tyson Ross is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Tyson Ross.
Digging in, Willson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Captain Willson Contreras.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Too high, and it's 3-0. The lefty Jason Heyward waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-0. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Jason Heyward now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Ross, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. He's running, fouled off. The 1-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In comes Sierra. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw won't get him.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Russell.
Here's Addison Russell, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
None out, runners at first and second. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Brinson, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Albert Almora will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Albert Almora.
The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hit down the third base line. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 4, George.
Here's George Springer. Previously against Tyson Ross, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Ross pauses. Here it is on 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. High ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Ross is 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. This remains a 5-all ball game. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. All tied at 5 as you take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Pedro Strop is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Báez into shallow center, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. His career line against Pedro Strop. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's Jed Lowrie now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 now to McCann. Popped him up. Russell is there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley, and we are all tied 5-5. Here's Kris Bryant now, and he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle.
Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
1-2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Smoke trying to get there. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Now to the plate, Bryce Harper, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Balls in a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ripped down the first base line. Step on the bag for 1, and he is in there.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Here's Javier Báez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. A little low. It's 2-2.
2-2.
The 2-2. Soft liner towards first. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
The batter, Patrick Willson.
Into the box now, Willson Contreras. No hits to this point. Ross pauses. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Three and 1 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Here's Jason Heyward now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Bryant at third, Rizzo on second, Contreras on at first with 2 down. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. 2 out, bases loaded. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Maven on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. Now a 7-5 game.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Tommy La Stella.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Pause, and the 0-2 gets him looking, strike 3. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 7-5. Carl Edwards Jr. is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Carl Edwards Jr.
At the plate, JT Riddle. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Popped high in the air. Bryant is there. 1 out.
Now batting. Center
Into the
fielder.
box, Magneuris Sierra. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. And Heyward will put this one away for out number 2. Derek Dietrich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
Ball 1.
No strike.
2 out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, left fielder, Cameron.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Set, and the 2-1 pitch is taken. Ball 3. Dietrich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Fouled away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Marlins leave 1. They're down 7-5. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64, Nick Whitgren.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
The 1-2. In the air, down the line in left. Maben is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in once again, Kris Bryant. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. McCann over to his left. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Bryce.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
This will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Three and 1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Standing in, Javier Báez, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Harper at second, Rizzo at first, 2 out in the inning. Two balls and a strike to Javier Báez.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 2-2 will not catch the zone, ball 3. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's the young catcher, Willson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Set. Here it comes. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fouled off. Looking to leave him loaded. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 is a rave and a miss. He struck him out. Cubs wind up leaving him loaded. They lead it 7-5.
Your attention, please. Now
Safe situation looming here, and they'll hand the ball off to the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. At the plate, Lewis Brinson will try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Hard hit ball towards the hole and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take a look at ball one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Justin Smoke, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Nobody out, runner on first. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Heyward. One away. Here's Justin Smoke now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Jed Lowrie. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Miami down to their last strike. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in.
And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Chicago Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Pedro Strop claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brandon Morrow closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.